Some stories defy logic and inspire awe. From people stranded at sea to those surviving unimaginable disasters, these are tales of resilience, courage, and pure determination. Welcome to 6 Points of Everything, where we break down unbelievable stories and more into 6 key points. Today, let's dive into 6 incredible survival stories you won't believe. Number 1, Aron Ralston, trapped in the canyon. Our first survival story comes from the American wilderness, where Aron Ralston, an experienced outdoorsman, was climbing in Blue John Canyon, Utah. In 2003, while descending a narrow canyon, a boulder dislodged and pinned his right arm against the canyon wall, leaving him trapped without any way to escape. For 5 grueling days, Aron fought to stay alive, conserving his food and water. In a final act of survival, he performed a self-amputation to free himself. His incredible resilience led to his rescue and an inspirational memoir titled Between a Rock and a Hard Place, which later inspired the movie 127 Hours. Number 2, Juliane Koepcke, surviving a plane crash and the Amazon jungle. Juliane Koepcke was just 17 years old when her plane, Lanza Flight 508, was struck by lightning, breaking apart mid-air over the Peruvian rainforest. Miraculously, Juliane survived the 2-mile fall, still strapped to her seat. Alone in the dense Amazon jungle, with a broken collarbone and deep cuts, she trekked for 10 days, relying on knowledge from her biologist parents to survive. Eventually, she was rescued by local villagers. Juliane's journey remains one of the most miraculous tales of survival against overwhelming odds. Number 3, Stephen Callahan, 76 Days Adrift at Sea. Next, we have the remarkable story of Stephen Callahan, a sailor who found himself adrift in the Atlantic Ocean after his small boat, Napoleon Solo, sank during a solo voyage. With only a small lifeboat and minimal supplies, Stephen drifted for 76 days, battling dehydration, hunger, and relentless shark encounters. He survived by catching fish, collecting rainwater, and using his ingenuity to repair his raft. Finally, after more than 2 months at sea, he was rescued by fishermen off the coast of the Caribbean. His story is detailed in his book, Adrift. Number 4, Beck surviving Mount Everest. Climbing Mount Everest is a life-threatening feat in itself, but for Beck, the challenge went far beyond the expected. In 1996, during one of Everest's deadliest storms, Beck was left for dead after severe frostbite and snow blindness rendered him immobile in sub-zero temperatures. After lying in the snow for hours, Beck miraculously regained consciousness, summoned the strength to stand, and managed to make his way down the mountain. His resilience and determination led to his eventual rescue, and his story was later featured in the book and movie Into Thin Air. Number 5, Ada Blackjack, the Arctic Survivor. Ada Blackjack was a young Inuit woman who joined an expedition to Wrangel Island in the Arctic in 1921. The crew was stranded there, and as conditions worsened, the men left to seek help, leaving Ada alone. She survived 2 years in the harsh Arctic environment, learning to hunt, trapping animals, and warding off polar bears. Against all odds, she was rescued and returned home. Her story of courage and survival in one of Earth's most hostile climates has become legendary. Number 6, Mauro Prosperi, lost in the Sahara Desert. Finally, we have the harrowing tale of Mauro Prosperi, an Italian endurance athlete who entered the Marathon des Sables, a grueling 6-day race across the Sahara Desert. During a sandstorm, Mauro lost his way and found himself alone in the vast desert with limited supplies. Over the next 10 days, he drank his own urine, ate bats and insects, and kept moving in hopes of finding help. Just as he was on the brink of giving up, he was found by Algerian nomads who saved his life. Mauro's story is a testament to the human will to survive, even in the most desolate and unforgiving conditions. These 6 stories remind us of the incredible resilience of the human spirit. From mountains to deserts to oceans, each person faced the unimaginable and lived to tell their tale. What do you think it takes to survive against all odds? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching 6 Points of Everything. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more awe-inspiring stories and insights, all distilled into 6 simple points. Until next time, stay inspired and never underestimate the power of human courage.